Hi, Dr. Rochelle here. Something I've been contemplating in the last few days after I listened to a podcast, and the podcast centered around what if this was your best day ever? I don't know if they were asking the question, but they were talking about living life as if it is. And it really challenged me to start thinking about so, what would make this the best day ever of my life? And it got me thinking about how I've gotten trapped in what I know is called destination addiction, which means I'll be happy when, so fill in the blank. Oh, I'll be happy when I get promoted, or I'll be happy when I have a baby, or I get married, or I'll be happy when I get retired, or when I get to go on vacation. So we tend to save up this idea of the best day ever for really big monumental events, which out of an entire life, that's a few days, perhaps, if we're fortunate, to experience our so-called best day ever. So here's the thing. It's like, why are we waiting to create the best day ever sometime off in the future rather than today? And so I'm working on developing this mindset to look at the day I'm in as the best day ever. And so what does that require? Well, it required when I woke up this morning to think, this is the best day ever. Even thinking that, it just put my mind into this totally light place of, okay, if this is the best day ever, I need to really pay attention to how it's the best day. Even thinking that way started shifting my energy to creating the best day ever. And for me, I need to tune into what are the things that make it a great day or the best day. And it's the simplest of things. It's not the big monumental celebration events. Those are all great too. But on a day-to-day basis, we don't have to put off into the future. The best day ever can be right now and today. And it's all about, for me, it's gratitude. Being thankful for all the myriad of blessings. And I'm not talking about the huge things, of having a great husband, having wonderful daughters, having my parents. Those are people I cherish and love, and those are huge blessings. But I'm talking about simple things like when I go to the bathroom in the morning, that I actually have a running toilet, or that I can just walk to the shower and turn on the hot water and not have to suffer in the cold. We are such privileged people, and some of the people in third world countries and missionaries who've gone there have said these are some of the most grateful people, and they have next to nothing compared to us. How can they be grateful when they seem to be lacking so much? And us, who are so blessed with so many things, material blessings and way beyond those, seem to overlook it and say it's not a big deal. So what? So here's what I want to encourage you to do is join me on this journey of making every day the best day ever. And that is just going to be, to me, just simply choosing to look at what's right in front of me. What can I be grateful for? How can I be mindfully present in this moment, whether I'm talking to somebody that I love or I'm in the grocery store and I'm checking out? How can I just be in that moment, be present, connecting with other people? Even as I sit out here on my deck on a Wednesday morning and I'm looking around and I'm seeing trees that have been here for, well, as long as I've lived here, which has been over 20 years, and I'm looking at them in a whole new way, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, birds have found their home in these trees. How amazing is that? And I'm looking around and I'm seeing just the beauty of just the simplest things. And it's making it the best day ever, and it's not even noon yet. I am grateful for health. I mean, the fact that I can sit here and use technology of a phone on my deck and look at putting this on Facebook to just share some joy with you, to share some positive energy with you. That is such a blessing to me. So I'm on a journey of being very mindful of life and enjoying everyday moments, but really paying attention to how I am thinking about my life and thinking about the things that happen. And even on the best day ever, I may have some things that aren't the best thing ever, but that doesn't have to turn it into a bad day. It's just they're moments, they're life moments. But how can I take even life moments of difficulty and say, this is still the best day ever? So I'm not going to be perfect at this, and I'm not suggesting anyone can be, but I am going to suggest that this is going to shift how life goes for me and probably for you if you want to join me on this best day ever mindset. And as we do that, can we just look at the challenges and the pain and the suffering that we go through losses and through hard times? I'm not negating there's pain in life. I have pain too. But we don't have to let pain define how we look at life. Even in pain, we can find things to be grateful for. And even in the painful moments, there is something we can find to be grateful for. All it requires is for you to decide to say, this is still the best day ever. Because if tomorrow you don't wake up and this was your last day, how would you want to spend today? As the worst day ever or just another day? How about let's make this the best day ever, because we don't know when it will be our final day. So I'm inviting you and encouraging you to make this the best day ever. Have a wonderful experience of today.